EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Wilson gonna throw right away. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Wilson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
That one brought in by Berrios. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find your situation, and that's where the top league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On third down, here's Wilson. He gets that complete to Berrios. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Wilson. The ball comes out. And the defense has it. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a zone read to start the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Tannehill. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will have a Titans first down. He has it by plenty as they keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll send him over to the left. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Not much happening there, just a short gain. On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Tannehill. Quick throw here is complete. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Tannehill to throw. On the move, past the 40. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Henry. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. Now Tannehill. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Jets offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Carter. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they weren't over, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Jets first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. They'll send a tight end in motion. A carry, and this is Carter, and a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Wilson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Wilson will throw again. Into the hands of Berrios. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jets.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and They took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Titans offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7 0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Throwing, Tannehill. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They bring their tight end right. Here's Tannehill. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Back to throw is Tannehill. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? First and 10. He'll look to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson into the hands of Corey Davis. That's complete.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Throwing now from the gun. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll try and throw for it. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Wilson. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Wilson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Wilson to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Titans' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. He'll tuck it and take off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They're going to motion the tight end over here. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Tannehill to throw. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now Tannehill. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Man in motion is Brown. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Tannehill. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 4th down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Bullock's kick is good. And the Titans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Now he takes off. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. The Jets offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Second and a yard. Now Wilson. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing again. Wilson. He's going to air this one out. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here's Braden Mann now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing, Tannehill. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And 3rd down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That one brought in by Berrios. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
second down, they'll run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. That is hauled in at the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is 1st and goal. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go with him again. And he will score. Touchdown, New York.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Jets are on top. It's 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. Second down and 8. Here's Tannehill. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
Back to throw is Tannehill. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's going to have have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down. Tight end on the move left. They'll look to throw again. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Finds an alley to the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
They'll go again here with Henry. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. This is Henry. He gets free. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Titans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll run here. It's Carter. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And they will continue to go backwards He's taken down for a sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Tannehill. That one incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Back to the air once more on second down. A toss left side caught by his running back.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Third and a yard. On the option, they give it to Henry. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. First down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Man in motion is Brown. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They bring the tight end in motion. Tannehill to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now Tannehill going up top. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. Picked off by Bryce Hall. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Wilson. Looking for Berrios downfield. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Danico Autry, the veteran, in to bring him down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Tannehill. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's 2nd down. On the give, here's Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Second and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and He showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Play action. Now, Wilson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the gun, it's Wilson. There's that man again, another catch. Here we go, 3rd and a yard. On the run, here's Carter. Inside the 30. A big run, they finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He runs with it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Here's Wilson to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Evans. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Man, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Man in motion is Brown. Here comes the jet sweep. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
Here's Tannehill. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
To the 5-yard line. Second and goal. Now, faking the give. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Tennessee. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Wilson to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll send a tight end in motion. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. They'll drop to throw. Into the hands of Berrios.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
That one on target to Davis. He's got it. A gain there of 11, and the Jets have a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. It's the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out for Jones.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Tannehill to throw. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tannehill. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here is 2nd and 7. Now Tannehill. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's first down. Tannehill. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to win the game. This kick is good! And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So, it's a win here for the Titans. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.